Jim, Deb, and Kevin.
Remember when going to the BMV meant, you're going to waste hours of your time
Take
to
your
get
lunch.
your driver's license renewed
your
or whatever. Yeah, no, he's not kidding. It was just like you dreaded it.
Right.
Well, the last several times I've gone has been really a positive experience. And I just went last week. Needed to get my driver's license renewed, and I needed to get the little verification, little star,
Right.
so I can fly.
Yeah.
And there was a couple other things I had to take care of. And so I went there with all of my documents, made sure I had them right. That's my responsibility.
Sure.
Make sure I bring the right documents in, which I did. I walk in, grab a number. Before I could sit down, they called my number.
How about that?
You hadn't even sat?
Had not even sat down. They called my number, and immediately they did the whole process. They were super, super nice, very efficient, and very serious about what they do. I try to crack some jokes, and they're not really there to get jokes.
Right.
Yeah.
And I'm sure
They're
I get
probably
that.
like, hey, we see this all day.
But
Go.
one thing that happened, and I don't know why I have to stand to show you this because it doesn't help you at home listening on the radio, but time for the picture. And I stand there for the picture in front of that was, I think it's a blue curtain. And she says, okay, look at the dot below the camera lens. That's where you should be looking. I said, okay. So I just kind of, I know I wasn't supposed to smile, but I just kind of,
You're not supposed to show teeth.
I didn't know that.
Oh,
and I don't
no.
know if I have my mouth, she goes, you got to close your mouth. and I okay.
I can't.
So
Right. I never do. Ask my co-host.
yeah, maybe she just tell me to shut up. Maybe that's what she's telling me. So I close my mouth. Well, in doing so, my lips are kind of. I'm doing almost
Are you
like
doing duck lips?
almost like a duck. I'm kissing somebody.
Oh no! Oh, get it out! I need to see
I
your
don't
like.
have it yet.
Oh,
They sent me a copy and said, here it is, and I'm like, oh, okay. And they said they'll mail you the copy in a couple of days or weeks or whatever it is. And when I get this photo, I will show it to you.
You didn't ask for a retake?
Can you do that?
I would have.
So.
You got to look at that for the next how many years?
Oh, it's horrible. It is. I'm going to show you guys, but you can't see it. Maybe I'll shoot a video.
I'm taking a picture.
Okay. This honestly is this is the pose that I made. I'm standing in front of it, hands are down.
Right.
I'm not allowed to talk, which is uncomfortable for me to begin with. And then they said, look right below the dot, right below the and mouth closed. I did this.
Okay, do it.
It's
Looks like you're puckering.
Like a puckering.
What a dork!
Again, it's not the woman's fault who did it. It was obviously my fault for doing it, but I didn't know I could have asked for a retake. But she goes, here's a copy of your receipt so you know that you've done it. You'll mail and look at the picture. Oh, my goodness.
I got 4 years of that.
You know what? I think I'm going to lose it. And so on purpose, so I can get a new one.
Another $6.
Yeah. It's like I'm duck lipping or kissing or something.
It's not a good look. It looks like you're trying to be sexy, which I'm highly not recommending.
Well, I also popped my leg out.